So the Paddy Power kind of personality is known as the mischief maker. So it is a brand that is at its core really very definitely about entertaining people and doing that in a kind of fun and irreverent way, in a way that friends would do with other friends. So he's the kind of person in the group who's not the joker, but is the one who's got the best banter and probably, you know, takes the piss the most. Kicking off the We Hear You campaign, we deliberately, you know, kind of made social front and centre. We were starting to get people having great conversation on Facebook. We were like, oh, that's very funny, you know, posting comments. We were like, oh, that's great. You know, we should do something with that. And rather than just kind of retweet it or pop it in the blog and put it, you know, we were like, let's really answer it. So we'll turn an ad around in 48 hours so that we can do something that is very topical and therefore far more impactful than something that had been planned out 6 months earlier. I mean, it makes it pretty stressful and hard to plan, but it just means that everything has a bit more cut through. I think everybody in the business, and it's deep in the culture, has a sense of, you know, what it means to make our target consumer laugh, and what it takes to make them, you know, kind of gasp in enjoyment, you know, with a kind of, I can't believe they've done it. So it's, you know, it is, it's just having a sense of, you know, the people that we're talking to, you know, what kind of resonates for them. I don't know that it's any more complex than that. It's the sort of thing where we sit down and go, this is pretty funny. This is something that feels like it's going to cause a little bit of trouble. Therefore, it's perfect. You know, there's not masses of testing. There isn't too much kind of internal debate. I mean, there's a real kind of sense of, yeah, that's a Paddy Power way of doing something, and it's, yeah, it's kind of, it's in the DNA, I think. You know, there'll always be work that goes out that people don't like, because we're always going to, you know, talk about things that are, taboo would be the wrong, but we're going to go after interesting topics that will always, whether it's, you know, a referee's decision or a joke about chavs, you know, there are always going to be a crowd of people who don't like it. But I think actually the majority, and we know this from brand tracking work, it resonates because it's the kind of, you know, two fingers to authority. It is that, you know, everybody knows that person in their friendship group who is the kind of, who is up to kind of mischief and does make people laugh and always tells the slightly inappropriate jokes. And so no, I think there is something that appeals to everybody. In most cases, when you sit down and kind of discuss the brand, most people start smiling and going, oh yeah, Paddy Power, you know, good on you. You just do the kind of stuff that nobody else would do.